For nearly 1,000 years, Constantinople stood as one of the greatest cities on earth. Protected by massive walls, surrounded by water, and filled with wealth beyond imagination, many believed it could never fall. Kings tried, empires failed. Yet in the spring of 1453, everything changed. A young ruler named Mehmed II arrived with a single goal: to capture the city that had resisted conquerors for centuries. He was only 21 years old. Many underestimated him. They would soon regret it. Constantinople was more than just a city. It was the capital of the Byzantine Empire and the gateway between Europe and Asia. Whoever controlled Constantinople controlled one of the most important trade routes in the world. For centuries, its legendary Theodosian walls had protected the city from countless invasions. They had survived attacks from Persians, Arabs, Bulgarians, Crusaders, and many others. To most people, these walls were simply impossible to break. Mehmed believed otherwise. Before launching his attack, he spent years preparing. He strengthened his army, built a powerful navy, and invested in new technology. His greatest weapon was something the world had never seen before: massive bronze cannons. Some were so enormous, they required dozens of oxen and hundreds of men just to move them. Their purpose was simple: destroy the walls that had stood for nearly 1,000 years. On April 6, 1453, the siege officially began. Day after day, the giant cannons fired against the ancient walls. The ground shook with every blast. Smoke filled the air. Stones that had survived centuries finally began to crack. But every night, Byzantine defenders rushed to repair the damage before sunrise. The battle became a race between destruction and survival. While the walls held, another problem remained: the Golden Horn. A giant iron chain blocked Ottoman ships from entering the city's protected harbor. It seemed impossible to overcome. But Mehmed had another idea. Instead of breaking the chain, he would simply go around it. Under the cover of darkness, hundreds of soldiers pulled ships across greased wooden logs over the hills. It was an extraordinary engineering achievement. By morning, Ottoman ships appeared inside the Golden Horn, behind the city's defenses. The defenders could hardly believe what they were seeing. The city was now under attack from two directions. Weeks of constant fighting exhausted both sides. Food supplies became scarce. Thousands had already lost their lives. Yet neither side was willing to surrender. Mehmed knew time was running out. He ordered one final assault. Before dawn on May 29th, thousands of Ottoman soldiers charged the weakened walls. Wave after wave attacked. The defenders fought desperately. Emperor Constantine XI refused to abandon his people. According to historical accounts, he removed the symbols of his rank and joined the battle as an ordinary soldier. He was never seen alive again. After 53 days, Constantinople finally fell. The Byzantine Empire, which had survived for more than 1,000 years, came to an end. Mehmed entered the city and would later become known as Mehmed the Conqueror. Constantinople entered a new chapter in its long history. Historians often describe the fall of Constantinople as one of the turning points in world history. It reshaped trade routes, influenced politics across Europe and the Middle East, and accelerated changes that helped lead into the Renaissance and the early modern era. More than 500 years later, the siege of Constantinople is still remembered as one of history's greatest military campaigns. It was not only a battle for a city, it was a battle that changed the course of history.